Hello watch fans, this is Anders here on Watch On channel. Today the full hands-on review of a brand new model from Titoni watches in Switzerland. This is my own watch, I bought it, it's my second Titoni. I really like this little family-owned brand based out of Grenchen in Switzerland. They do some really nice quality watches at affordable prices, nice kind of entry-level luxury watches. I did do an unboxing first impressions of this watch. You can find the link to that video down in the description or up in the right hand corner if you want to see the full packaging. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. It's a big help. I just surpassed 25,000 subscribers, so thank you very much. So the watch comes in this nice green leather box here with the Titoni logo, Titoni of Switzerland. I bought the watch directly from the brand. And here we have the watch. This is the brand new Titoni Airmaster, the brand new version of the pilot style watch. It is a watch that was released by Titoni all the way back in 1969. It isn't a complete pilot's watch, it's much more kind of a dress slash sports slash pilot slash everyday watch. A lot of different versions as you can see on your screen now, so definitely a very broad lineup. In my opinion, this new one from 2023 is definitely the one of all of the Airmaster watches that comes closest to a pilot's watch. And that is, of course, because you have these sword style hands, very legible dial layout here with the numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and until 12. It does come in 4 different versions. I did opt for the white one. I did choose the white one because I think the dial color looks really cool and I really like the overall look with the black hour markings or numerals. Here you see the watch. You can also find it in blue, black or green. The black has a color match date wheel just like this one, although you can see that the date wheel here is a little more white than the dial. The dial is a much more kind of off-white dial, almost kind of silvery but also kind of cream colored. The watch is priced at 1,100 euros, brand new, directly from Titoni. So as you can see, it is an automatic watch. It is powered by the Sellita SW200 movement. We will have the accuracy test just in a few moments later in this video. I am wearing my new GLYCINE Combat Sub. This is the kind of field style version of this 200 meter water resistant automatic diver. I did a full review of this watch as well. This is, in my opinion, maybe the best value for money affordable Swiss automatic dive watch you can find on the market. So if you're interested in more information about this watch, you can click the link up in the right hand corner or down in the description. So getting back to the Titoni Airmaster, you see simple dial layout, all the numerals, and then you have very small kind of lume filled with Swiss superluminova markings, minute and hour markings out here, date window at 3 o'clock, Airmaster and automatic above 6 o'clock, Swiss made, Titoni applied logo as you can see here, and then the name, so logo and name, but applied logo. A slightly raised, completely flat sapphire crystal. It is of course made in stainless steel and it comes on this 5-link kind of engineer style bracelet. You can also put it on a leather strap if you want a more dressy look. I must say, one of the highlights for me of this watch is definitely the bracelet. It's so comfortable and you can see how flexible it is. Butterfly clasp with 2 push button release. You see the center links here are polished, very much of a smudge magnet. And here you see the case back, the Sellita SW200 movement. The cool thing with Titoni watches is that they actually apply these customary rotors which are gold plated in 18 karat gold. Sapphire crystal on both sides, 50 meters of water resistance. I would have wished that they actually provided 100 meters because it is sort of a sports watch in my opinion. As you see here, 40.6 millimeters in diameter. Very slim watch of only 9.8 millimeters. That's a big plus in my opinion. Then we get 20 millimeter lock width here. So you can easily find other straps, maybe on a NATO strap to get a more rugged military look, or a leather strap to get a more dress style look. And then a very nice lock to lock distance of 47.2 millimeters. Of course, also before we move further into the review, let's just measure the weight. So 125 grams, that's perfectly fine for a watch with a stainless steel bracelet. It wears very comfortable, so definitely no problem with the weight. I did remove several links, as you can see. So if you have a very big wrist, you can definitely fit this watch to your wrist size because you have a lot of spare size of the bracelet. You also see it does taper down to 18 millimeters, which is also a really nice thing. We get this kind of conical shaped crown, which is signed Titoni with the logo here. Then we got a brushed side of the case. And then all the way from the one lock to the other lock, we get this nice polished edge here of the case. Looks really, really good. Really nice little touch. I actually think that the case overall is quite nicely finished. You see on the other side here as well. Then we get these very nice curving down locks, and you see the bracelet is female end link, so it really just falls down and wears very close to its size. Then we get this very nice detail of polishing on the side of the bezel, because when we just turned over the watch here, you see it's completely brushed. I really like the fact that they brushed it. It just gives it a kind of a more rugged look, and you won't smudge this all the time. And then you get the nice polishing here, so a lot of light play, as you can see. So again, Titoni is a family-owned brand. It was established in 1919, so more than 100 years of age, and it's an independent brand. They are quite big in Asia, but not as big in Europe. I definitely think that is something that should change. This is my second Titoni. I do also own the Titoni Impetus with the blue dial, the Clou de Paris dial, with the integrated bracelet. A really, really nice, beautiful watch. So let's have a look at the Lume. I'm quite happy with the Lume. It's not the best, and I would definitely have wished that they did apply more Lume to the dial. The hands are very good. You can see the hands are stronger. Maybe on the other versions you have better Lume. This version has these black numerals, so they are of course not Lume filled, but maybe on the other versions where I can see that the numerals are white, maybe the numerals are filled with Lume, and that will definitely help in the Lume department. Also, the accuracy of the Sellita SW200 movement, it is a 28,800 rotation per hour movement, and it has 38 hours of power reserve. It's okay, plus 11 seconds. I would have wished maybe a fewer seconds off, so I'm not completely happy. It's not a big letdown, but still, maybe 6 or 7 seconds per day for a watch at this price would be more acceptable. So, here the new Titoni Airmaster, brand new off the factory 2023 model. Everyday kind of pilot style watch from Titoni is on my 17.5 centimeter wrist circumference. You can see I can easily pull it off. Of course, because you have so much dial and not a very lot of bezel, it will appear bigger on the wrist, but it wears really nicely, and that is definitely also because of the slimness. It's just such a comfortable watch to wear. And as I said before about the bracelet, it's such a comfortable bracelet. Very legible watch, that is one of the big pluses of this watch. And a perfect everyday watch you can use both for more formal occasions and during your workday, and even just as an everyday watch in the weekend as well. So legible, and I find myself just looking at the time, and I immediately read the time because of these big Arabic numerals and these big sword style hands, so that's a big plus. My gripes are definitely that I think that they should have done something more with the crown. It's a very small crown for a pilot style watch. It is a little bit harder to grip because it's so small. It's easy to turn and adjust the time and set the date, but still it's a very small crown, and maybe even just have a normal crown, not this conical shaped crown. So that's kind of an annoyance I have with this watch, because I think the crown is just a little bit weird, although it works very nicely. Also, of course, the Lume, not with the hands, but with the dial, could have been better, definitely. And the last thing is I would prefer a little bit better accuracy. This can be adjusted, but still this is a brand new watch out of the factory. On the other hand, I get very nice amplitude, so it's a very healthy movement. So all in all, I'm very happy about this watch. Maybe a bit confused this watch is because it really just touches so many different collections: dress style watch, pilot style watch, everyday watch, but still a very nice addition to my collection, which I really enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below what you think about this watch, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I will see you very soon again. Thank you, bye.